sun is rising and lighting up the glaciers. It's around 7 in the morning now. Looks like another gorgeous day. Very cold up here in Glacier land right now. What an amazing morning. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. It's day 6. Today I'm heading east towards Nastedalseter, and then I'm gonna turn north again towards Sotaseter. It's gonna be today and 1 or 2 more days. I'm just gonna take it easy and see what the weather holds, basically. Maybe I'll meet somebody from Nastedalseter that has a forecast for the weather. That would be very helpful. Nastedalseter is closer to the civilization. I'm not gonna go all the way over there because the trail should take me north before I reach Nastedalseter, but there might be some people coming this way. It's Friday after all, so we'll see. It's looking to be another gorgeous day. Some clouds today, but just scattered white clouds. So I can't see anything bad happening to the weather just yet. It's just gorgeous up here. Amazing place. I'm glad I chose this campsite. The wind died totally down, and it's just been a gorgeous night. Cold though, but look at this. Now the question is, does this trail go up or down? Probably goes down. And then it goes up again. And those cliffs on the other side. The trail actually doesn't go down, it continues up on this ledge here. Awesome. Not too bad. That's what I call an awesome trail. Love that stuff. I camped out here on this ledge here. Great camp spot. Good view of this huge glacier that's been following me now for a couple of days. And this one, I think, from looking at the map, is even bigger. Stretches far, far, far into the mountains. And I'm continuing to head up this way on a really cool, exciting trail. It's a really cool pass. I had no idea it would be so much climbing up. Wonderful, wonderful made trail. It just kind of follows the most scenic route, which is awesome. Love that. I'm expecting some new sights pretty soon. Heading over this next cairn here. Breheimen is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It's absolutely wonderful out here. And if you go to see it, I recommend looking for good weather, because I don't think you would see much if all the glaciers were tucked inside clouds. Alright, last look out in this direction, to the west, I think. And now on to this. Actually looks like I might be seeing Galdhøpiggen, the highest mountain in Norway, in not too long. That would be awesome. I was up there on my Jotunheimen trip. If you want to go and watch that video, it should be in the Grand Scandinavian tour playlist. Amazing stuff. Look at this color here. There's amazing camp spots up here. Amazing swimming holes too. So that mountain there in the clouds is Galdhøpiggen, the highest mountain in Norway. The one to the right there. I'm gonna put a little snippet of the view from Galdhøpiggen towards this direction in here. That's pretty cool that you can see that. This is just camping heaven out here. There's so many good camp spots with fresh glacial water and amazing views and absolutely no people. You absolutely really want to have clear skies when you're on top of Galdhøpiggen. The views are enormous, but right now it's covered in clouds. The colors and atmosphere of this area feels like something you could find on Iceland. This is actually a tiny arm of a glacier on the map, and we're crossing it. You see under here why I'm reluctant to cross these. Even these small glacier arms have these bridges that could fall in, even though they might not have the big cracks that'll dump you far down into the glacier itself. This lake is actually a hydroelectric power dam. It's a shame to ruin beauty like this for power. But it's not green energy if you destroy nature to get it. Out here is Nørstedalsseter, down in the valley here. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna make a left before I get out there. To the right here, you can see Hurringane peeking out of the clouds again. Can't wait to get around the corner here and see the views down here. I got a pretty steep descent in front of me here, I think. This out here is Store Styggedalstinden. Store Styggedalstinden means big, ugly valley pinnacle, or big horrible valley pinnacle. It's a great name. So when I get down into the valley, I'm gonna go up this valley here. Another horrible hydroelectric power dam. Look at the color of that water there. It's like another Rapadalen. Then I'm gonna keep going up this valley and gonna camp up there somewhere. You can see there's a really cool glacier sticking its head out. So that's my day. This valley looks like it could be really interesting once you get a little bit further up. Alright, I have reached my junction and I'm gonna head to Sotasäter and I'm gonna go via Ildvatnet. I believe this is the backside of the glacier I was sleeping underneath tonight. Pretty massive edge up there. So I met this wild bunch. They say none shall pass. Come on. Will you let me pass? Alright. Just walk around you. Stubborn. You're stubborn. Yeah. Bye bye, sheep. Big one got a little bit angry, I think. That's a gang. If there ever was a gang out here. Could have turned into gang violence. Here's another glacier arm. Right next to Fortundals Breen. Might be the same though. There's no way of knowing from here unless you look at a map. It's a pretty cool valley. Beautiful. The green water. My trail goes this way, or I would have headed down there to set up camp. Planning actually to camp somewhere up here by water, and this is water. Here's my sign. I'm gonna head to Sotasäter om Ildvatnet. There's a little waterfall right up here. That's always a good sign when it comes to setting up a camp. Also, of course, I have this glacier right on the other side of the valley, which is really cool backdrop for a camp. Pretty too. Alright, where to set up? I think I want to try to make it work up here. Another awesome glacier view from inside my tent. It's beautiful weather today. Gonna go down to the waterfall and wash off a little bit. Today I'm doing a dessert of blueberries, freshly picked. That's just lovely. Good morning. It's another absolutely stunning day in Breheimen. Looks like it's a completely bluebird day. Not a cloud in the sky. Blueberry oatmeal for breakfast. The blueberries have been freshly picked just around the tent here. You see all that red? That's blueberry plants that are just passing ripe. Day 7. This is probably gonna be the last day of the trip. I have 17 or 18 kilometers back to Sotasäter, but I also have food for another day if I should find that I wanted to stay out for one day longer. The weather is amazing. Not a cloud in the sky, and the temperature is very comfortable up here. Gonna start by climbing up to around 1600 meters, and we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be a fun day, I think. Might be some amazing views again, like every day. Oh look, this little pond was right above where I was camped. This is where I should have gone and washed off yesterday. Over on the other side there, you can see Tverrdalskirkja. Really cool peak that a lot of people climb. Here's more ptarmigans. They don't seem to want to take off. Strange. Just hiding with their collar. Gonna find a way to cross this, probably here. Look at the color of this lake. Sadly, this is also part of a dam system. But it's still beautiful up here. Pretty heavy boulder fields you have to maneuver here. This is just the coolest trail. The colors are just getting more and more amazing. This lake. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. These are gorgeous places for a camp up here. Absolutely beautiful. Got a few new glaciers over here to the northeast, I believe it is. Out here past Ilavatnet, you can now see Store Skagardalstinden that I had a look at on day 4 on this trip. It's in Hurungane. The most prominent peak there. Awesome to see that again. Ready for the famous boulder field walk. A long boulder field walk, apparently. New views again towards the west, northwest, I believe. Don't know what mountains those are. This is a huge rock field. Better get going. This is gonna take some time, I bet. Just doesn't end, does it? Amazing colored lakes. Or tarns. Out here somewhere is Snøhetta. I don't know which one, but I saw that from Breheimen National Park. Now you can see Store Skagastølstinden, Fannaråki. And here is Store Bjørn and Store Smørstabbstind, I think it's called. Tiny glacier crossing here. What an incredible place. I think I'm at the very top of this route now. This is the high point. Look at this. Whoa. What can you say? That's just amazing. Look at all the glaciers out here. To the west. I believe I'm heading this way, down the valley. Beyond this ridge here. That's where Sotasäter is. Here is Tverradalskirkja. Could be fun to climb that sometime. This is prime reindeer territory. All right, here starts the long climb down towards thru-hiking. I don't know how long it is, but it feels like it's gonna be long now. I'm just gonna take my time, I think. Looking back at the high alpine one last time. Remarkable place, Breheimen. I'm totally stoked I'll be back here. Here's the valley I started up in. I made a left, right, where you can see the yellow vegetation down there. Far down here I can see thru-hiking. That's gonna be the end of my trip. So I'm gonna stop filming now. And thank you so much for following along. I hope you've had a great trip in one of my favorite areas ever. Breheimen, Glacier Home National Park. Look what I found. A moose. So I start my trip in Breheimen with a moose, and I end it with a moose, or rather I started it with 3 moose. I'm of course keeping my distance. I'm like 200 meters away. Just using the zoom on my camera. Hi there, moose.